Gamification by Amer and Myera.
Games are an integral part of human social interaction. They bring people together for leisure and are used in many cultures to enhance social experiences. Ever since prehistoric times, people used ancient gaming tools such as bones to play next to a burning fire.
Over the years, technology has swept unsanitary forms of play to having the development of sports, and for the lazier few, advanced gaming techniques on platforms such as mobile and tablet apps. Many brands and organizations today use a technique of marketing called gamification as a tool for customer engagement.
There is a big difference between gaming and the marketing technique we are introducing to you today, gamification. Gamification is the idea of adding game elements to a non-game situation. In fact, the entire purpose of gamification is not about creating a new game, but rather it is about amplifying a pre-existing product by using the same techniques used in games.
A very popular, innovative, and recent example of gamification was introduced by Domino's. When choosing a pizza through the Domino's ordering app, you can choose to build your own pizza before having the pizza delivered to your doorstep. In such a manner, the Hero Pizza application invites pizza players to try hands-on pizza making before ordering their own pizza.
Interestingly enough, it also picks the best pizza makers and offers them a job when Domino's is in dire need of hiring highly skilled pizza makers. Over 300,000 downloads, and it became the third most downloaded free app in the App Store, above Skype and Curious George at the zoo. Players have made over 7 million pizzas while trying to demonstrate they have what it takes.
To date, 756 of them have made it to work at their local Domino's store, proving that this new modern way is useful for companies to recruit employees and to make money selling personalized pizzas. As a branding technique, having the Domino's app also increases brand awareness through the gamer online community helps reach a wider range of audiences.
As we explore this journey through gamification, it is only fitting that we date back to a time when it first became most popular. In 2011, Foursquare launched a location-based app called Swarm that allowed you to check in at various venues. However, Foursquare's gamified check-ins by giving users badges and different ranking statuses for checking into a certain number of places.
From that point onwards, gamification was used as an effective modern marketing technique. More than 70% of the world's largest 2,000 companies had deployed at least one gamified application by year-end 2014. Vendors also claim that gamification strategies can lead to 100% to 150% increase in engagement metrics.
Aside from looking at statistics, many of the top brands around us have used this technique. Pop Chips teamed up with the app company Kip to offer bags of Pop Chips as prizes when players got to a certain level in already existing apps. Let's say you reach a new level in Angry Birds. Kip would present a coupon for 6 bags of free Pop Chips.
Nike made an app out of running in 2006 with Nike Plus. This system allowed people to track, share, and compare exercise results while earning fuel points. By allowing users to compare their points with those of others, Nike kept its users hooked. This app helped boost their sales so much so that their market share increased by nearly 14% in just 4 years.
Starbucks also made a reward system through an online application where the more coffee you drink, the more stars you receive as a customer. This marketing strategy ensured that customers were loyal to Starbucks while participating in a competition amongst other users and staff members to achieve golden stars.
Now we're going to introduce to you how gamification works. Effective gamification works in 11 steps. First, you set the goal of how you want the game to market. Second, you define your key performance indicators. Third, you get the right game elements to fit the players. Fourth, you design the game. Fifth, you add e-learning with quizzes and trivia that will market your product.
Sixth, you connect your app to platforms such as the App Store. Seventh, you announce to create a buzz. Eighth, you launch to let the games begin. Ninth, you continually track game performance. 10th, you connect behaviors and adjust user habits. And 11th, you have successfully created an effective marketing tool.
Corporations also use several techniques to successfully implement gamification as a marketing tool. The first of these techniques is the existence of a reward system. The reward system acts as an incentive that brings back users and keeps them invested in the gaming platform used by the brand. For example, the Foursquare app brought back users for more rewards and a better status.
A second component that gamification works on is by using people's natural desire for competition. Nike exploited this technique by letting friends compare their exercise results. By using this technique, brands ensure that consumers continue to use their product to continuously stay ahead of their friends and competitors.
Other gamification techniques also leverage desires such as completion and achievement, which are major parts of most games. Such desires make sure that users continue to use the application until they unlock new levels and gain rewards, as they are provided with an incentive to spend their time using these applications.
So why do all these companies use gamification? Gamification can be used by companies in order to measure several aspects of their organization. Looking at the metrics, we see that companies can measure important data for their brand through frequency of visits, participation, and time spent on their websites or apps. Loyalty can be measured by calculating how users constantly pick a brand over competitors.
Through user-generated content, companies see the input of the player on enhancing a product or taking part in product development. Companies can also measure the effectiveness of gamification through virality. This technique represents users talking more about your brand through social networks and word of mouth. Games today mostly happen online, hence users share these games with their friends when they have fun.
Gamification also helps provide an effective platform that connects two different kinds of consumers. For example, Lay's Chips Do As a Flavor competition connects creative flavor developers to passionate foodies who enjoy voting for and experiencing the new flavors. Other benefits, such as ones that were derived from the Domino's Pizza Hero app, help organizations in hiring employees.
Gamification is a relatively new marketing technique that has proven to be successful, yet that still needs further development. Be it by loyalty programs, reward badges, or making your own pizza, an increasing number of businesses are discovering that gamification can be applied to help solve their marketing problems. Hope this presentation helped you learn more about this upcoming marketing technique.